The story of a group that goes to hunt a creature, but other things happen and that creature is a dragon with electricity. But their main enemy is not the dragon, and the group's troubles are just beginning, so I suggest you stay with me until the end of the video. Hi, welcome to Animo Time channel. The anime we are going to have for today is a good and well-made anime called The Legend of Vox Machina, and I suggest you not to miss it at all. Before we start, let's say hello to our good subscriber, David Buza, who asked me to mention his name in the comments. If you also want me to read your comment in the next video, write me in the comments section so that I can choose one of them. The story takes place in the lands of Tal'Dorei, and an unknown creature killed many people. Many heroes and groups were sent to destroy the creature, but all were killed. Next scene, we see this group of mercenaries called Vox Machina, who are thrown out of the pub and aren't very happy with their conditions. At this moment, one of the members named Scanlan finds out that the Tal'Dorei Council is recruiting mercenaries with high rewards. Since the group has no other option, they accept and go to the palace tomorrow morning. Seeing them, the council doubts their ability, and they aren't sure if they can handle the job. However, Scanlan sings a song and introduces the party members. There's Grog the Giant, Percy the Gunslinger, Keyleth the Druid, the twins Vex and Vax, Pike the Priest, and they even have a bear, Trinket. After hearing the song, General Krieg tells the council that it's not a bad idea to give Vox Machina a chance. Finally, the council gives the job to the group and promises them a gold chest. But suddenly, Vex feels a headache in front of the council, which we will find out later. They go with a spaceship to the place where the creature was seen. Allura tells them that you have to find the creature and kill it. They enter the village and ask the people about the creature and find out that the creature flew towards the mountains. The party moves towards the mountain and Trinket finds the creature's trail. Vex finds the creature's footprint and to her surprise, it's a human footprint. Suddenly, Vex feels a headache again and warns the other members that the creature is close. A goat jumps out from the bushes and the party laughs at it, but suddenly a very big dragon appears in front of them. The dragon throws electricity at the party and the group attacks it, but they can't hurt it at all. Keyleth hits the dragon with lightning, but things only get worse. The dragon blows up a part of the mountain and it falls on the party and they are all buried under the stones. The dragon leaves there and luckily the party is saved by Keyleth's power. The party is shocked by what happened and they consult to leave this job. Vex explains about her headache and reveal that a dragon killed our mother. She says that when we were with the council, I had exactly the same headache. That's why she thinks that someone in the council is working with the dragon. However, the party decides to leave the mission. They return to the village, but see that the dragon has destroyed the entire village and all the villagers have been killed. Seeing this and feeling guilty, the party decides to kill the dragon anyway. In the next scene, we see General Krieg preparing his soldiers to kill the dragon, but suddenly, in the middle of the night, the dragon attacks the camp and kills all the soldiers. Only the general and a few soldiers are saved. General Krieg reports to the council, and meanwhile the Vox Machina group enters. The general suggests that we attack the dragon with all our forces this time, and Uriel agrees. At this moment, Vex feels pain again. Outside, the party is talking and Vex says that I think one of the council members is working with the dragon. They suspect Gregory Fintz. Vax and Pike enter a magic shop. Gilmore flirts with Vax, and after some conversation Vax asks him about the weaknesses of dragons. Gilmore says that most of the information about dragons is fantasy and useless. But Gilmore tells them that all I know is that the dragon must be slain where the two rivers meet. Meanwhile, Scanlan and Grog see Fintz and follow him to a big palace. The rest of the party members make their way to the palace and sneak inside. When they enter, they see that this is the general's palace. They think that Fintz has come here to kill the general. After much searching, they finally find Fintz in an underground library and accuse him of trying to kill the general. Fintz explains that he came to collect evidence, but suddenly Krieg kills him. This time the party realizes that the person who is probably working with the dragon is Krieg. He runs away and enters a room, but when the party gets there, no one is in the room. They look for a secret exit when Grog stares at a painting on the wall. Keyleth disgustedly tells him to stop staring and throws a book at him, but the book goes through the painting and it turns out that the painting is a portal. The portal takes them to a cave full of treasure and gold, and they start gathering. Suddenly, Krieg appears and Vex realizes that he is deliberately trying to gather the whole army together to kill them all. Krieg announces that it's time for dragons to rule again and then transforms himself into the blue dragon and attacks the party to kill everyone. At this moment, Vax realizes that the place where the two rivers meet is on the dragon's neck. Vax informs the rest of the members and then they all appear in front of the dragon. When the dragon attacks them, it becomes clear that it was just an illusion and Vax manages to rip the dragon's throat and Grog kills the dragon with the final blow. With the death of the dragon, the cave is destroyed and they can escape with only a very small amount of treasure. Uriel gives the Vox Machina honorary membership on the council as well as ownership of a nearby keep, to keep them close to guard the city against upcoming threats. Uriel also invites them to the upcoming banquet. In the next scene, we see Lord Silas and his wife Delilah coming to the city for upcoming banquet, but some bandits attack them on the way. Lord Silas easily kills all the bandits and the two continue their journey. Then we see a flashback to Percy's past. He is with his family when suddenly unknown people attack them and all his family members are killed. Percy wakes up from his nightmare. The next morning, during breakfast at their new keep, Allura comes and reminds them of tonight's feast. She's worried about the party's behavior, but Percy tells her not to worry about it. The night of the party comes and Vox Machina hands over their weapons before entering the party. Percy is very happy about the party when at this moment Delilah Briarwood and Silas Briarwood from Whitestone arrive, and this makes Percy panic. Vex finds out and Percy says that the Briarwoods are the ones who killed my family and have taken control of my house, Whitestone. During the party, Vox decides to go to their room to find out about their plan. The rest of the members go to the dinner table and sit facing the Briarwoods. Uriel tells the Briarwoods how you gained control of Whitestone, but Silas strangely hypnotizes him, and Delilah explains that the Derolas, Percy's family, got tired of ruling and quit after their children stole the treasury. Percy loses control and accuses her of lying. The Briarwoods leave the dinner table and Vex takes the party with her. Meanwhile, Vax finds a book in the Briarwoods' room and hides it in his coat when he hears whispers, but suddenly the Briarwoods appear behind him. Vax tries to make an excuse and says that I'm one of the servants, but suddenly Silas hypnotizes him. The Vox Machina understand that Vax may be in danger, so Scanlan distracts the guests so that the rest of the party can go to Vax's help. Silas bites Vax's neck and causes the hypnosis to disappear. Vax struggles to get up and jumps down from the window, but the Briarwoods follow him. Vex realizes that Vax is in danger, so the group takes out their weapons and attacks the Briarwoods. However, the power of Silas' regeneration and Delilah's magic is very strong and the group can't easily overcome them. Pike is hit by Delilah's magic and Silas tries to kill her, but the Vox Machina are saved thanks to Keyleth's power. The noise draws the palace guards towards them and the Briarwoods flee in their own carriage and Delilah cheerfully invites Percy to Whitestone. Percy is angry at the group for letting the Briarwoods escape. Percy puts a mask on his face and points his gun at the charioteer. He's possessed by a dark force and shoots the man to ask about the Briarwoods, but the man knows nothing. At this moment, Uriel enters and orders his men to arrest Vox Machina. Uriel chastises the Vox Machina for ruining the banquet and diplomatic relations with the Briarwoods. Vex tells Allura that the Briarwoods have affected Uriel's mind. Vex says that I can get proof, but even though Allura is suspicious, she imprisons Vox Machina in their keep. In the next scene, Delilah is looking for her book in the carriage, but she realizes that it's not there and gets angry. Silas tells her not to worry, you can easily get your book back. Then we see Scanlan trying to read Delilah's book. Vex is angry with Percy for what he did. Percy says that the Briarwoods came with the intention of an alliance, but they killed everyone and my sister was killed while escaping. And he swears that he must avenge his family. Percy finds a secret way and they all enter. Because the pike symbol is broken, she can't communicate with her god and use her power to light the way. At the end of the way, the guards find them and this time they imprison each of them in a separate room. The twins are in a room with Scanlan and are looking for an escape plan. On the other hand, Grog and Pike are in another room and Pike still can't communicate with her god. Two of the guards outside notice a shadow but are killed by the shadow before they can do anything. Gerald and the rest of the soldiers fight with the shadows outside and the sound of the fight causes Grog to break the doors of the rooms. The guards go back inside but the shadows attack them again. With the help of Vox Machina, Gerald and the others enter another room. Gerald gives the party members weapons so they can fight the shadows. Keyleth is attacked by one of the shadows and Gerald lights a torch which causes the shadows to flee for a moment but the torch goes out again. They understand that with light they can hurt the shadows. Keyleth creates a huge light that causes the others to kill all the shadows. Then Gerald allows the party to leave so that they can free Uriel from the possession of these creatures. The next morning, Percy tries to leave but the party tells him that we will help you get back Whitestone. but Pike doesn't go with them. She says I need to go to a temple to reconnect with my power. The party says goodbye to Pike and moves towards Whitestone. This video ends here. If you increase the number of likes on this video, it means you like the video and I will make the second part for you. So don't forget to like and leave a comment. Thank you for being with me. Love you all.